Okay. So were you like clear with the part for logical reasoning? Sorry, logical functions.
First, we need to practice on it. After that, I think we
Okay,
getting more
so
clear.
actually, like, did you got the basics? What we were trying to
Haha,
do,
yes.
the logic
Mm,
basically.
yes.
Okay. In this case, we will be moving to the next function, that is VLookup and HLookup. So again, as the name suggests, VLookup or HLookup, we are like looking up for some sort of values. So as the name suggests, VLookup you can say is vertical lookup and HLookup is horizontal lookup. So the difference between both of those will be VLookup will be used when we are trying to search the values across some sort of vertical table, and HLookup will be used when we are trying to search the value across some sort of horizontal table. An example for this will be when we have table of this sort, that is we are having more number of rows in comparison to columns, we will be using VLookup. When we are having a table where we have less rows and more columns, then we will be using HLookup. This is the only difference. Now, next part is how and when do we need to use the formula. So let me just remove the formulas first of all. Delete. Okay, let's say from the table below, we are interested in getting the population of the cities which are listed here. So the cities which we are interested in getting the population for are these cities. So now the question arises how we can do that. So for doing that, what we can use is we can use a VLookup formula. So for that, first of all, we will write VLookup. Now it is asking me which value I am looking for. So at the moment, I am searching for Visakhapatnam value. So now next thing, it is asking me where I am looking for that Visakhapatnam value. Since I am searching for Visakhapatnam value in this column or in this table, so what I'll do is I'll just select this complete table from cities till population and then click on Control Shift and down to jump to the last filled value. And by using referencing, I'll fix all the cells. So the reason for fixing all the cells is in the tables is, let's say if we want to like apply the same formula across the row, in that case, the value will change. So to not have change in value of the table, we are fixing the table length. That is the reason why we have like studied cell referencing in the beginning too. Now, after entering the table, the next thing it is asking me is column index number. So by column index number, what it means is, so which value should we extract if the value of this column, sorry, if the value which we have like identified is matching with the value which is present here. So here, since we were interested in getting the population, so I'll enter here column number 2. Last thing is you here always be writing like false, or you can also replace false with 0. Anything will work. Once I do this, I'll press enter. So I'm getting the value of 1.73032. So let's see if we are like getting the same value or not. So I'll just filter for Visakhapatnam. So here for Visakhapatnam, I am getting the same value 1.73032. So yes, we are getting the same value. Let me just do it for other values. Next value which we will be checking for is like, let's say Aurangabad. I'll search for Aurangabad 1.17133. So again, I am having the correct value. Now the question, do you got how can we use VLookup function?
Yes, but confusion in the
Repeat
formula.
one more time.
Okay. So let's say the use case for using a VLookup is when we are having more number of rows in comparison to columns. In that case, whenever we want to get value from, you can say, one part of the column and extract some another value from that particular table, then we will be using VLookup. A simple example for this would be here in this table we have four columns: city code, state, city, and population. So here what we want to do is for the cities, we want to get the population of the cities which we have written here. So for doing that, we will be using a VLookup function. So I'll write VLookup. First value which it takes is the value which we are looking for. So here it is the city name. Next, it is asking me the table. Since here what we are looking for is cities, so we will be like starting the selection from cities only. So another thing which we have to keep in mind is always we will fix the table which we are looking across the values, because many a times we will be copying the formula in VLookup and we don't want the table's value to change. Next thing it is asking me is column index number. That means the column value which we should take once the value of the entity which we are looking for matches with the first column of the table which we have selected. So here, since we were like getting population, so we will write 2. Next thing is how do we want the match to happen? So here you will be always taking exact match, so always you will be selecting false only. So false, and then press enter. Now to copy the formula, we will be double clicking on the small square which is occurring here, and you will be getting the population. So did you got it now, or so Ajay, Ankit, Madan, did you
Yes,
got the VLookup
This is
function?
clear.
Okay. Next is HLookup. So again, as I mentioned, HLookup when will be used when we have more number of columns in comparison to the rows. So again, let me first of all remove the formula. So to use a HLookup function, first of all, we will start with HLookup. Now here, since we are looking again, first of all, we will be entering the value which we are looking for. Next thing, it is asking me the table array. So here again, since we know the city code is present in city code here, so we will be again starting from there only and selecting till the rightmost value. So Control Shift right, and then fixing the table. Next thing, it is asking me if the values between the values which you are trying to match, if both the values match, which row should we extract the value from? In this case, it will be row number 2. So I'll write 2. And again, since it is an exact match, so I'll write false. And then press enter. So let us just first of all have a look at C4. Let us see C4. So C4 is 4.86679. Let's see another example of C21. 1.486973. So yes, these values are matching exactly. So did you got HLookup function? I like taught it a bit faster in comparison to VLookup because the syntax was same,
Yeah,
or do you want me to repeat it?
it's clear. But one thing like we need to some common values na sometime in the VLookup.
Sorry, I can you please repeat?
We need common values na sometime in
Yes,
VLookup.
we will need some sort of common values. So for this, the one thing which you have to see is you should know what the data looks like and where the values will match. So if you are using like VLookup function, in that case, the first column will be the column which matches with the value which we are looking. Since here we were looking for cities, so we will be like starting the table from cities part only. Similarly, in HLookup, when you're working with HLookup, in that case, here, since we were working with city code, so we will be starting the table from that particular row only. So your first column or the first row will be the same value which you are matching with the value which you are looking for. That is one condition which you have to always keep in mind.
Right.
Now for your test, what you can do here is, okay. Okay, so do one thing, try the same functions in the yellow cells one by yourself.
Can we select three rows or columns at a time?
No, we can't select more than one value at a particular time. So let's say if you want to get value from another column, so in that case, what you have to do is you will have to apply formula of VLookup in some other cell. So just to give you an example, let's say we were looking for the value of C7, let's say. So first of all, what we needed is we needed city, then we needed population. Let's say these are the two values which we wanted. So for this, what you have to do is you will have to use VLookup 2 times. So VLookup, we are looking for C7 and across this complete table because city code is the first column. So city is the third column. So I'll write 3 and then false. Again, I'll write the same formula. Just the difference here will be instead of column number 3, I'll have to just select column number 4. So once I do this 3.17335. So this is how you can like work if you want to select multiple values. So does this answers your question?
Yes.
Okay. So in this case, let me just give a thought. Should I? Okay, I guess I'll stop here for the day. Let me just first of all stop the recording.